Hello everyone. Okay, now look at this real quick. All I did was I typed in Lego brick dimensions into Bing. You can use Google, be just as fine. Do not type in Lego dimensions, that is a video game. It will give you completely different search results. Lego brick dimensions. Now why do I do this? Well, there's a very few things you can know. First off, all Legos are built with certain proportions. Now, these proportions are all based on the thickness of a wall of Lego, where that is considered 1, and then everything else is a fraction or multiple of that. Now, if you know that, you can actually build Lego bricks very, very quickly without any issues, without even having to do any measurements using like a pair of calipers or something else. You can totally use calipers and they'll work well, but this is way easier. Now the picture that's always worked the best for me is down here. It's this one. So I just typed in Lego brick dimensions, I went down a little bit, I found this picture. So all of these units it's showing from this picture are in Lego units, okay? A Lego unit is simply 1.6 millimeters, so if you see a 1, you multiply that by 1.6, you have it in millimeters. But it tells me that a regular Lego brick is 6 Lego units tall, that the nubs are 1 Lego unit tall and 3 units wide, that the Lego brick itself is about 5 Lego units. And so from that, I can actually figure out everything, absolutely everything about this Lego brick and what I want to create. So I'm going to do that right now. We're going to build a Lego brick. Now, just because I like all of you, I will even show you the secrets, the biggest secrets for making a Lego brick. And as a note, we have not quite got into extrusions yet. So you're like, what is this stuff? But we're about to get there. So hopefully through the different assignments I've given you, you'll get into more experience with this and you kind of know where I'm going with it. Okay. Now, I'm going to look down here at the very bottom right hand side, and you'll see inch, pound, seconds. IPS. For the love of everything that is in this world, for the love of all that's good in this world, make sure that every single part that you create has these same 3 letters down at the bottom, and that everybody in your group is using these same 3 letters. Because if somebody's using meters or millimeters, everything will be horribly wrong. Because otherwise, the proportions just get completely messed up. You can fix it. It's not terrible if you have to fix it, but it's not fun. Okay. So let's start building a Lego brick. Now, I'm just going to build a basic, I'll do a 1x2 Lego brick. Okay, a 1x2 Lego brick, that's not too bad. So I made a rectangle. Once I made this rectangle, I need to give it the proper units. Since this is a 1x2 Lego brick, that picture earlier told me that that should be 5 units in this direction and 10 units in this direction. Okay. Now that I've created that, I'm going to go ahead and extrude it up. And this should be 6 Lego units tall. It's already looking a lot like a Lego. This is glorious. Now I'm going to draw on the top because I need to add those little nubs. So let's add them. I'm going to go ahead and put a circle here and a circle here. That looks pretty good. I like it. Now I'm going to set these equal to each other. There's a great lesson on relations that I hope you can check out. Those are now equal. Perfect. And now that they're equal, I'm going to give them a dimension. And from that picture earlier, I see that these circles, these nubs on the top, should be 3 Lego units wide. Okay, they're now 3 Lego units wide, which is looking good. And so now that I've done that, I can go ahead and start putting them in their place. So they should have 1 Lego unit from the edge to the side. As a note, you cannot make a dimension easily from the edge to the side of a circle. You only do it from the edge to the middle of a circle. So 1 plus half of 3 is 2.5. So that's where they should be. 2.5 units from the side. I'm going to do that in both directions. Whoa, that was pretty nice. That was right on the money. 10 out of 10. Okay, I'm going to do it for both of them. Nicely done again, man. I mean, slightly off, but still, I'll take it. Okay, now that I have those right there, I'm going to extrude them. So features, extrude boss base. And it's only 1 unit high. Okay, this already looks a ton like a Lego. However, if I look on the bottom, it'd be solid. We need to fix that. And so I'm going to show you a secret here. The secret to fixing that bottom part. You just click on the bottom, you click on this shell button right here, and you make it 1 unit wide. When you hit enter, it will automatically make all the walls for you, which looks great. And you'll have these nice little nubs here already made for you. Those are actually part of the Lego. They're not technically the right size compared to what Lego actually uses, but they're close enough and I'm not going to check it. Okay, one last little thing is there's usually a little rod down here for these kind of shapes. So I'm going to have to add that right here. So, sketch. Okie doke. It's going to be looking pretty good. And that rod is actually going to be the exact size of a circle that would fit in between these two. So I'm going to just draw on this side so I can see everything here. I can bring it over. So it's in the end going to be perfectly between these two. Now, how can I make it easier myself? Well, I'll show you another secret. If I click on these two edges, I can use a special tool which is called Convert Entities. And suddenly those two circles exist in my picture over here. I don't want to actually use them to make anything though. So I'm going to click on both of them. I'm going to click on For Construction. For Construction simply means I'm only using that to help make something else. I don't actually want to make it itself. And now I'm going to make this circle in the middle tangent to both of them, because that's the point. Very carefully click away when you do one and the other. Now this guy's good, but he can still move up and down, so I need to go ahead and put it in line here. There we go. So now that I have that circle made, I can go ahead and extrude it. So features, extrude boss base. Now you can do the math if you want to and realize that should be 5 units. But instead of doing that, I'm going to say up to surface and click on this bottom surface. Wonderful. So this is a fully defined, fully made Lego brick. If I wanted to, I could add some fillets and make it, a little bit rounded edges, and that'll work out great. But otherwise, it's doing really good. Now, here is the secret I'm going to show you. Now, remember this shell command I did earlier, which is great. It's a good command. I need to show it to you. But what I can do is, if I want to, I can actually roll this back. And when I roll it back, you'll see this is solid again. Now, you're going to have to make a lot of Legos. And honestly, they're all very similar to each other. So this is a 1x2 Lego, but there's a secret here. I can mirror Legos. What do I mean by that? Well, let me show you. So I'm going to mirror this guy, mirror face right here. And I'm going to go to not features, not faces, but bodies to mirror, and click on this. When I click green, suddenly I have a 2x2 Lego. And if I want to, I can click this guy right here, and I can mirror it again. Or, if I had just made a 1x1, I could do a linear pattern and make any particular shape I want, but you can keep on mirroring this as much as you want. And keep on making bigger and bigger Lego bricks. And then, in the end, when you finally shell it, it'll just go ahead and shell it for you. So, as a note, if you are going to do something like this to make a bunch of different types of bricks, make sure you save as a new file each time so you don't accidentally just destroy one file 15 times. But it's a good way of getting yourself most of the work done for a lot of your basic Lego bricks. So I know you're all going to have a lot more questions about making these Legos in SOLIDWORks, and that is fine. For any piece that you're struggling with, send me a picture of it, and I will actually probably upload videos of those pieces. Not all of them, you got to do some of the work, but I will upload videos of many of the pieces that you're going to be making if you need help, so I can help the whole class. So thank you all so much. Hope this helps you, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.